Good morning. It is Tuesday. It is September 13th. You are checking in live here in Los Angeles at the Fox 11 newsroom, where check it out. I'm getting ready to anchor our 10 a.m. newscast, and you're going to come with me. I'll tell you about my lead story today. Former President Bill Clinton is going to headline here in Los Angeles after Hillary, I'm sure you know by now, canceled her fundraising and canceled everything so that she can recover from her pneumonia. So Hillary was supposed to be here for a fundraiser at Seth MacFarlane's house, but instead Bill Clinton is coming. And then there's another one at Barry Diller's home, Barry Diller and Diane von Furstenberg. So she's taking it easy after her pneumonia scare. Hi Dave, hi Danny, Adrian, Hector. Hector says I'm back in action. Yep, back in action with Lisa and Maria Kuban. Today, there are raindrops outside. Can you believe it? Heather says, how are you? Have not heard you on here for a bit. Heather, I'm here every single day. I just start later now. I'm on every single day doing my live broadcast at 10 minutes to 10 because now I'm anchoring the 10 a.m. newscast and our noon newscast. So my schedule changed a scotch. All right, let's go. I don't want to be late. Let's roll. Okay, you guys having a good day? David wants to know how tall I am. These are the important questions, really. I am 5'1.5", almost 5'2". Joshua says my hair looks amazing. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, we did it in like 5 seconds today. I had no time. We had such a crazy busy day. Hey, let's go, girls. There's your cue. Danny says hi, Kuban. There's my friend Lisa Breckenridge.
Have you guys
you
officially seen Sansone's outfit?
No. Look at you
Look at
with
this.
your
1, 2, 3.
lace today. Both of you in your laces today.
Oh yeah, you're lacy too.
Yeah, why didn't I get the memo?
Because you're in like this.
Okay.
It's cold.
It's cold.
You know?
Let's follow the gals to the set. So, hi Juan. Okay, woo! Here we are. Check this out.
Sorry.
This is a recreation of the Governor's Ball at the Emmys.
That's good.
Check it out. Look at this. Yum.
Cheryl goes, I brought some food for Maria. Come get something.
I know. I heard you say that. Hi, Cheryl. Do you want this?
Remember last year we only did the
Yeah,
so that's
I
why we
do.
have dinner for everybody.
This is so beautiful, and you have my Emmy on display. That's so amazing.
Oh, can I get a picture of the Emmy?
So
I
I want that steak. So Cheryl Chiquetto, I interviewed her for years on the red carpet when I was doing red carpet coverage for TV Guide and for NBC, and she runs every single Governor's Ball, and it is a big job.
3.
That's cute. I forgot my stand. Crapazoids.
Sorry, I had all my crap. Where's my crap?
I put it
me
all
up?
right there.
Thanks.
Is that good? I'm sorry. Was it wrong to touch your things?
No.
I was wondering if you guys have a diabetes.
Still have not received video, but whatever. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Time to get serious, guys. Our broadcast is about to begin. If I had my stand, you'd have a better grasp of what's going on here, but that's okay. Hi, Emily.
Please. Yes, I heard you did already.
I don't have food on my lid because you finally wiped it off.
How many shows do we have? I moved.
I forgot my little stand, Lisa. Oh dear. Do you want to stick it in my makeup bag and use it as a prop? I think that'd be better. I can put it on. I want them to see you too. Hot water. Hot tub. Oh, that's good.
tub.
See Lisa there? Oh,
Yes, well, as long as you can see me.
yeah, that's what's important. We're a duo here.
I just like to say that.
Mazel
I
tov.
just like to say mazel.
Lacey girls.
I know.
Down.
I just temporarily forgot what year this goes in.
Band-Aid's getting smaller.
This, now we're down to the silicone sheets that have
Oh,
like,
dear.
like to smooth it out and stuff.
There's no time.
Does it show them? Well,
Are you finished eating?
no, actually, that was
Some of it was still on her face.
I
and
know.
think
Did
it's
you
not
save
fair.
some for the rest of the class?
We did, we
Actually,
did, but I had
we
to,
did. Okay,
I had to pull her away. There were 6 desserts, there are now
I
2.
almost forgot kids.
All right, thank you for being with us. We continue our news coverage right now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
morning.
We have this today. Former President Bill Clinton will step in for his ailing wife at a pair of fundraisers in Beverly Hills.
Lauren Savan is live in Beverly Hills with details on this developing story. She's got her hood up, which means there's some raindrops outside too, which is of course a big story here in LA. Hey, Lauren.
One of his, was this the? He, and in one of the interviews he said, you know, this has happened a lot before. No, let me rephrase this. This has not happened a lot before.
It looks like the way they handled it, it looks like this was par for the course.
That's what's bad about it.
Yeah. There was no panic.
Look, it looks like there's 3 of us. Can you see? Look at Gina. When you look at the, you can see Gina.
Oh, there's Gina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Breaking news. Okay,
Take it
thanks
easy
so
out
much, Lauren.
there.
And you know, if you have to have a stand-in, I suppose the former president's, you know,
For some people, that is a better ticket.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad.
not such a bad deal.
Well, developing news in San Gabriel, where a homeless man has suddenly died while being arrested at a McDonald's this morning.
He was being taken into custody for stealing a Rosemead parking enforcement vehicle just a few hours earlier. Gigi Gracietta is standing by with more for us on this one. A lot of questions, Gigi. I sent you basically a book. It's extra cold in here today.
Yeah. I'm reading a great book right now. We started talking about it yesterday because of the Elizabeth Vargas thing. Top of the Morning, about the morning shows.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. It's so juicy. It's very interesting because you can kind of obviously draw comparisons to what happens locally. But how much thought they put into moving people and how it will affect the viewer because the viewers are women and like how we don't take that into consideration. Like when they moved Ann Curry, didn't want the women at home to feel like she had been demoted. They're really concerned, and
Well, and that's what was wrong the first time around.
you may never you may never bounce back from that, which the networks realized.
And we didn't.
We didn't. We didn't.
Look at the gray skies. Mm-hmm. You'll thank them right since I started.
Thank you, Gigi.
Communities across California are reeling under a major surge in petty crimes.
Law enforcement officials blame a voter-approved initiative that was supposed to reduce jail overcrowding. Gina Silva is in Woodland Hills with more on this. Good morning, Gina. Okay, guys.
Matt,
Gina
you're
needs
the
some
best.
coffee. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. It's been crazy.
Look, I put a smaller one on. It's better, huh?
Way better.
Now it's just, yeah, and now it's that silicone stuff to help smooth the, you have to wear
How's
this
that?
for a couple weeks to smooth out the scar. And
This thing drives me cuckoo.
I showed Samsung the scar today. She says it looks
It's
really
looked
good.
really good, I think. Okay. How's that? Now we can't see Lisa. I'll never get this right.
Don't worry, I'll find a way to work myself in.
Okay,
I always do.
It's the name of the game.
What? Did I hear my name? Is someone making a comment about me that I need to read? Has anyone said
Yes.
anything nice?
Yes, people have said a lot of nice
Okay,
things.
good. I'll hold it.
Have
There's
we been
someone's butt crack.
Demoted
butt crack.
to paper cups. Whatever happened to
Special.
whatever happened to
Cheers.
Cheers. Times are tough. Oh my god, how did we not discuss
Which part?
yesterday on your live broadcast? Marianne said
Is that on?
I look at you, but I also, you're on, and I'm like, it's like burped her.
The whole thing. I started watching this morning.
It was
I got
a
up early. I
weird
watched like
interview.
the first like 7 minutes, and it made me laugh so hard.
I was like, she's like, no, this is the worst time that ever was. I'm like, what I should have said is, called it the Great Depression for a reason. I was there. I was in the right era. I just didn't formulate the thought. Like, they called it the Great Depression. Men were jumping out of windows because they lost all their money. People were starving.
She wasn't writing books back then.
Thank you, Gina.
Classes at Washington High School in Colton are canceled today following a deadly officer-involved shooting that took place in front of the campus last night. No students or school staff members were involved in the incident, which happened around 5:30 last night. Police happened to be chasing a stolen car. The pursuit ended in front of the school. Now, at some point, an officer opened fire. The driver and a passenger were taken to the hospital where one suspect died. School was not in session at the time of the shooting, and the campus is expected to reopen tomorrow.
Intense flames and exploding gas cylinders forced firefighters to keep their distance while battling a blaze in downtown LA. Flames burned through the roof of this 100-year-old commercial building on East 3rd Street near San Pedro Street in Little Tokyo. It took some 160 firefighters 2 hours to extinguish the flames. No word yet on what was in the cylinders that exploded or what started this fire.
Quite a sight, though. So, also quite a sight. Last
Oh my
night's
gosh.
season opener for the Rams turned out to be a game, they'd rather forget.
Yes, they would. So here's what it all looked like. You might want to watch like this. The Rams. The game was a 28-0 blowout loss in San Francisco, and probably the lowest point came in the fourth quarter when one Ram grabbed a Niner by the neck and actually got tossed from the game. Yep,
Yeah, there it was.
that sums it up.
Aaron Donald storming off the field in frustration, slamming his helmet to the ground, and things aren't about to get any easier for the Rams. Pete Carroll and the Seahawks come to the Coliseum this Sunday for the first big home game.
Yes, they will be at home, and Los Angeles is so fired up to have a team. So that support
I
will
think that's going to
hopefully
buoy us.
help. We
Buoy
need
us.
a lot of help.
Yes, we do.
We need to rally around these Rams.
Rally around the troops. Hey, Maria, we should have led with you. It's sprinkling out there. Did you see that?
There are actual raindrops.
Yes.
Some actual precipitation outside. Not going to happen on Sunday because the big game, of course, is on Sunday with our home opener game.
We freak when it rains here.
Speaking of the Rams, I wanted to give you a pretty good-looking forecast here, so we will have no excuse but to root the Rams to victory.
What's my team? We usually root for the Patriots because my husband's from Boston. Hector's not creepy, you guys. Hector's just a big fan. Be nice to each other or I'm turning this car around. Don't make me come back there.
Thank you.
Coming up, did you see this? All heck breaks loose as protesters invade a taping of Dancing with the Stars. And guess what this was all about? Ryan Lochte.
Plus, we have a shocking discovery about a fertility doctor who was secretly using his own sperm for clients over and over and over again.
Ooh.
You might be surprised what the criminal charges have turned out to be, though.
Okay.
We'll get into that.
Plus, this baby has a very unusual entry into the world. It sounds like something right out of a movie. His story just ahead.
And when we started the noon show yesterday, I was like, "You're like prompter. Your computer's freezing. I don't have prompter for the top of mine. Hear it inside." And the whole thing.
Did I say that on TV?
No, you said
Oh,
it
okay,
on
good.
my feed.
Um,
Maria makes me laugh so
we
hard.
had like a bad start. Actually, I don't think on the air it looked bad at all.
No, but behind the scenes, it's always amazing that we ever get ourselves on the scene.
Yeah, not this show, but at noon, we these computers are our lifeline. Like, this is our script. If these, teleprompters don't work.
Back in the olden day, we used to have papers, actual scripts that we would read from.
Yeah, but
in case any of this went down.
this is LA. We don't want to kill any trees.
Yeah. So
Right.
now we have none of that.
We don't have anyone to actually print them for us either.
There's that too. And we have, if the prompter goes down, if the computer goes down, then we have
Then
nothing.
we have nothing. So
And we always-
yesterday at noon, we had no computer. We had no prompter on one of the cameras. And so it made me feel nervous inside and a little sweaty.
And I'm like, oh, crud.
And then we had a guest on that asked me to burp her before the segment. I swear to God.
I don't know that it was burping. I think she was choking.
She was coughing, and so I had to.
But I think you needed a swift hit. But you're like over there going, I mean, my God, it was Marianne Williamson. My God, it's like
I didn't want to hurt her.
she's like an institution.
I can be freakishly strong. I didn't want to hit her and then she'd go flying off the desk. It's just these things that happen behind the scene that we
make
find so amusing.
We don't know if you guys do it all, but it makes us laugh, and it makes Matt laugh.
They said Adam says it's like Anchorman. It is like Anchorman. Us.
Us not on air, but us off the air.
I'm Veronica
getting ready to be
Corningstone.
on air. What am I, Ron Burgundy?
Yes.
I don't want to be.
I want to be Veronica.
That's rude.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I like scotch.
I have lots of leather-bound books.
I'm so sure. She made me Ron Burgundy. Is that because I'm a pompous ass? Ryan Lochte's attempt to kind of move forward, put that all behind him,
Yes.
the whole Rio thing, kind of suffered a little bit of a setback last night.
It was a wild scene as Brazilian protesters stormed the ballroom floor of Dancing with the Stars. Take a look. Audience members caught the chaos on their phones and posted it to social media. The LAPD identifies the anti-Lochte protesters as 48-year-old Sam Sotoday and 40-year-old Barzine Soroti. They were arrested for trespassing. Other women in the audience were thrown out of the studio in the Fairfax district for chanting liar. It was not a good night for him.
I don't think you could forget, but in case you did, Lochte caused an uproar during the Olympics after claiming that he and 3 American teammates were robbed at gunpoint in Rio. He later apologized for what he called exaggerating what actually happened in Rio. Lochte was reportedly close to tears backstage, saying, "It breaks his heart that no one is moving forward." Although there have been plenty out there who have suggested that perhaps this was okay. This brought attention to the show. You know how it is. Something different. That's what some people, a little publicity. That's what some people are saying.
We'll see. I
Yeah.
think he's over it. Listen to this. A 77-year-old fertility doctor is facing felony charges for allegedly using his own sperm to impregnate his patients. His name is Donald Klein. He's a retired doctor from Indiana. Authorities say he told the women they would be impregnated by sperm from medical residents and students, but instead, investigators say he used his own. Some of the adult children confronted him, and they say he told them he used his own sperm at least 50 times when he didn't have a donor sample available. Apparently, he later denied those statements. A woman searching online for genetic relatives found at least 7 siblings, and the same doctor had helped all their mothers conceive. Klein is now charged with felony obstruction of justice.
I know he told some people allegedly that he thought he was just trying to help the women when he didn't have the sperm that was
They
needed,
desperately
but
wanted
that they
to get
desperately
pregnant.
wanted these babies. There is a case of a doctor or a Stanford student here whose grown children are around the world now. He did this a lot to raise money for himself, and they all get together now and have not this doctor's, but another.
Because they're actual
They're
blood
siblings,
relatives.
yeah. So they get together and they have these little reunions because they were all.
It can be very
sperm
dangerous, though,
donations.
because the women weren't aware.
They thought
in
they were
many
getting a
cases.
very specific situation,
Yeah.
yes. A baby is born at sea just one day after his mom was rescued from a rubber raft. The birth of the baby took place on board a rescue ship in the Mediterranean. 24 hours earlier, his Nigerian parents and their 2 older sons were floating off the coast of Libya in a dinghy. Nigerians are part of the current migration crisis coming into European Union countries and often use a route from West Africa into the Canary Islands and Spain. The new mom, her name is Faith, was not expecting to be in labor so quickly. She was very relieved the rescue came just in time, allowing her to birth on a ship and not a little
Oh,
raft.
my goodness. So I guess she didn't have an epidural.
The baby is named Newman. With the help of Doctors Without Borders, midwife on board the rescue ship, they were able to all go in and help deliver this little baby. And not Newman as in a Seinfeld reference, but
Newman.
Newman as like a new man.
Wow.
New man.
Imagine.
Can you imagine that? Maria said, I bet she didn't have an epidural. She
Yeah, I don't think so.
Thinking about that.
She was just happy to be on a
No.
ship at that point.
Yeah, what a great ending
Wow.
for the beautiful head of hair.
Yeah.
Okay, big day for you.
Yes.
There's a little rain outside. Brace
Isn't it
yourself.
exciting?
Yes.
I saw Lauren Savant with her hood on. The clouds outside. Is it already are we done with summer? Because it feels like fall.
It feels like
It
fall.
feels like it, but not quite. I will show you the rest of the week's forecast coming up next.
I like all the pink accents.
Thank you, my dear. on Sunday,
Okay.
and it still rang. Isn't that weird?
You guys feeling any rain where you are? Where are you?
Hi.
Say hello to Maria Coban.
I like pick and clean my nose.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Look at Lisa's little tiny Band-Aid now.
It's getting so much better.
It's getting so
Do
much
you wanna
better.
know how we do rain in Hawaii for hula?
How? Yeah.
So
Yes.
You go up to the heaven and then you go
Is that when you want rain or when you...
when you're dancing the hula. So you call out.
Is that a rain dance?
or rain.
That's like the itsy bitsy
kind
spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and
Wash the spider out.
out came the sun
So-
and dried up all the rain. So the itsy bitsy
Wow.
spider went up
That's
the pipeline, something like
Went
that.
up the pipeline. So Grace was singing Baba Black Sheep, but she doesn't really know all the words.
Like me, I know the first few words.
The
of
first
something.
4 words of her song. She said, Baba Black Sheep, have you anyone? Yes, 3 bags for one. And then, like, the way she was making it sound, though, made more sense. I'm like, huh. Then she doesn't know what a master and a dame and all that. I'm like, that's like a master? Oh my goodness. Is this cute enough for you? 9 cheetah cubs just made their public debut at a zoo in Poland. Oh, this is getting scary. Now, they're all just a couple of months old. These beautiful yet ferocious animals are actually in danger of becoming extinct, so much so that the United Nations is calling for increased protection. But I think those little guys were like, we can handle this ourselves.
Oh,
They are
beautiful. And we're so excited
your
about what we have going on here right now.
Excited about today.
Yeah.
We're in such desperate need for rain, so I think when we see it, we get so
A
excited about
sprinkle is enough to
Just
make us
Get
go
out the
crazy.
raincoats.
it. A little spit from heaven is what
Yeah.
I like to say. But yeah, we had a little bit of rain this morning, and certainly still seeing some light drizzle, perhaps in the higher elevations. But we are looking at a gloomy shadow long beach. A little bit of breeze. Winds are going to pick up again over the mountains and those desert communities today. So if you are driving that way, please be careful. But hazardous driving conditions and get to that 35%. So visibility map still showing you the dense cloud cover, that thick marine layer extending all the way to inland areas. We're seeing some clearing because of the down.
This is the quickest show.
Well, this is all related to an area of low pressure that I'm watching spinning just to our north. This little dig or dip of jet stream pushing that cloud cover, increasing that marine layer spread, and that's why we're squeezing
Baxter.
today. Wow. Now, wind
Anchorman.
advisory, in effect for the mountains.
Edward says, oh my God, it's raining. God, I never saw the first one.
I think they'll be able to follow along.
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, 50 Shades.
What's it called? 50 Shades of Grey.
Getting closer though. Okay, thank
It
you.
is. All right, coming up, a story that affects all of us. Just how safe is it to eat food that has fallen on the floor? You know the 5-second rule?
Yes. I live by that one.
Yes. We reveal the findings. It may or may not surprise you. That's coming up. I just dusted off.
Dust it off. It depends. No, it's 5 seconds.
It depends. If it's my own house, oh.
If it's my,
If it's really necessary.
if it's out in public,
If the child
no
is
way.
screaming.
But if it's at home, fine.
How about binkies? Remember when the pacifier would drop?
It's my house, you can count to 20 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. Out in public, not so much.
We don't wear shoes.
What's today? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Today's only Tuesday, gang.
Benny stayed home sick today.
What?
I know. You know, you get all those bugs when you first go back
Say
to school.
what?
He felt like he was going to throw up. Oh, just like
Say what?
writhing and
I was sneezing.
Hello
like
from
crazy today.
Brazil.
Brazil.
Wow.
What do you guys think of Ryan Lochte? Did you see our story?
Yeah, did you see the people that rushed him on the dance floor?
You know, I think
Dancing can be
I think it was
dangerous.
too soon for him. I think he should have just laid low and stayed quiet for a
Yeah.
while.
He was desperate for attenzione.
Do you think that's what it was?
Yeah.
or his people were,
I think
or
his people
or ABC saw it
Jeremy's
as
is
an
my favorite
opportunity
holidays.
to
Christmas, my
convince
second is
and
Thanksgiving.
that's it
Ooh,
works.
yeah, I love
It's
Christmas.
working, right?
I love Thanksgiving too. I love them all.
Are we so like,
Halloween
jaded
begins
and
my
not-
busy
like,
season,
that's all
truthfully.
publicity's,
I get so
See, I
excited.
don't really think that
And
that's
And yesterday I got a grown-up toy.
You got a grown-up toy? What'd
Yeah,
you get?
I know it sounds dirty. I'll let you just think about that for 1 second, and then I'll tell you what it is. I got an adult toy. A mixer. A
new
stand.
KitchenAid?
A KitchenAid
What color?
mixer. It's
Pink.
like metallic gray.
Oh.
I got a great deal. And so now I'm ready for my busy holiday season.
Cookies. And
I can
whipping
bake
cream
tons of
and pumpkin
cookies.
pies and-
Yeah. I know I got you excited there, but
Do you still have your Pinterest going?
oh yeah.
Oh,
My
right.
God. I'm on Pinterest
I've
every
always
single
liked
night.
to put a pin in it. Do you remember that segment you had?
Yes!
You should revive that.
You should do that for the
Should
noon
do
show.
it at
For the
noon.
noon.
I used to do a segment where I attempt to do fun
Put a
things
pin
from
in it.
Pinterest. I'm on Pinterest every single night. To me, that's like reading a magazine.
Yeah.
That's how I looked for ideas for when we were doing the house and stuff.
Yeah.
I hope
And the color of paint.
today's crazy hat day. I hope Josh remembered it.
Loser mom.
I made a hat.
Bad mom.
No, I made it. It's amazing.
Bad mom. Bad mom. Mommy fail.
No, daddy fail. I
Mommy
made
fail.
the hat. We made it from scratch.
Doesn't matter if it doesn't get to the school on the child's head now, does it?
Shoot. Coming up today at noon, it's based on the second book in the 50 Shades trilogy. Lisa is clapping her hands. She's very excited. We have your first look at the new 50 Shades Darker movie.
Oh.
And
We
from
saw
what
it.
what I'm told, it's very, very, very hot.
I took my husband and three girlfriends. I forced everyone to go.
He went.
Yeah, he went.
We should do a group.
A group
review
my
of it.
God.
Oh, we got to
Yeah,
keep
let's
moving
do
along.
that.
Sorry, do not linger. Plus, we told you about the major settlement with Wells Fargo for falsifying bank accounts. Wait till you hear about the bonus given to the mastermind of it all. And we're going to show you some of the most luxurious slippers around, slippers you can wear at home, wear them out, that and more today at noon.
We actually have a very special guest attached to those very special slippers, so that'll be fun.
Have you ever dropped food on the floor, and then quickly picked it up and ate it?
Of course. We have children. We've all done it. And we all know about the 5-second rule. But guess what? A new study confirms what I think we already knew to be true. The 5-second rule is a total myth.
Even if you blow on it.
Even if you blow on it. Researchers at Rutgers
more
University
so?
tried
Just saying.
4 different surfaces and 4 different kinds of food. They spread bacteria on the surfaces and then dropped the food on it and let it sit for 5 seconds.
So here's the thing. Moister foods transferred bacteria are faster than dry foods, and hard surfaces like tile and steel transfer bacteria more quickly than carpet. But the final result, all the foods contain some dangerous levels of bacteria and should not be eaten.
Okay.
Here's another thing. Those trays you get at a fast food restaurant?
Yeah.
They have usually fecal matter on them, so enjoy that.
Excuse me?
Okay, we'll see you at noon.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Enjoy all of it.
TMZ's next.
They do. I did a study once.
You
I will. When we went to
Fecal matter.
Legoland,
Good night.
Peace
we,
out.
We had to pick up those.
Yes, that
trays.
was on camera.
Oh no!
Enjoy your feces
Awful.
in your French fries.
It's true. You know how people
It is probably
out their
true.
French
What
fries?
he would do?
You can't. I went and I did an undercover
I don't.
story. Where
Oh
I
God,
swabbed-
you don't do that. You got to keep it in.
Yeah, but
within
they fall and
Yeah, you
kick
gotta
them.
keep it within the container.
within the container. We're not
all
hooligans.
day.
No, but they always spill a little bit. So I did swab tests of all these trays at different fast foods restaurants.
What market was this?
Here. It was Dan. Was with Dan Layton.
Market 72.
Yeah.
No,
It was here.
it was here. We're not animals. We don't put our food on the tray.
No, but we just did that. We went to the Huntington Library. They had a restaurant. We picked up a tray, and there were all these French fries. Yeah, we were sharing.
No.
One would occasionally fall
Someone
off
help
the
me
thing.
here.
That's gross.
Okay, guys, thanks so much for tuning in with me today. I do this every morning at 10 minutes to 10, which is 10 minutes before our 10 a.m. newscast.
Back it up.
And
Back it up. Back it up.
What if you blow on it?
What if you blow?
You
on
know
it?
that Jimmy Kimmel is going to grab that. What if you blow on it? Right?
What if you blow on it?
Yeah.
And you keep saying
I don't know. I feel like that's,
you associate.
yeah,
No.
yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that's definitely
What?
going to be taken out of context somehow. Just
Okay.
I didn't
saying.
say it on camera, by the way. You did, Sansa.
You did.
No, not on camera. I was not on.
I wasn't either.
I believe you were.
I was doing a VO. So we're both safe. I'll be like, that wasn't my voice. Okay, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Check in tomorrow at 9:50 Pacific time. We do this every day, and you get to see what goes on behind the scenes and all the silliness. Edward, yes, I know. We got into dark territory today. Adult toys. Okay. Yes. The adult toy, if you weren't following, was I got a new mixer, a KitchenAid mixer. That is my grown-up toy. So get your head out of the gutter. Grown-up adult toy. What, I don't know. Whatever. That's clickbait right there. Okay, guys, before I get myself into trouble, I have to go. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye.